Welcome back, dear students. In previous video we discussed about different languages and literature. Today we discuss about medieval literature. From 8th century to 18th century was the era of medieval period. The fall of Gupta rulers marked the beginning of medieval period in India. This period is considered as an important milestone in the evolution of composite or mixed culture of India. During the beginning of medieval age in North India, the language of literature was Sanskrit. So, the great works were composed during this period were in Sanskrit. In this age, two great works were written in Kashmir. First was Somdeva's Katha Sarit Sagar and second was Kalhan's Raj Tarangini. These were the first historical books of India. The Delhi Sultanate saw great advancement in the growth of Indian languages and literature. Braj Bhasha and Khadi Boli began to be used in literary compositions. Now we will discuss the literature in regional languages. Literature was composed in regional languages during the medieval age. The earliest work was Chand Bardai's Prithviraj Raso in Hindi language. This was the story of brave Rajput king Prithviraj Chauhan. Khadi Boli, Braj Bhasha, Bhojpuri and Avadhi dialects of Hindi was the medium of expression of devotion. Sant Surdas, Sant Rahim Das composed their regional and devotional verses in Avadhi. Tulsidas too wrote Ramcharitmanas in Avadhi. Earlier to the Mulla Daud wrote Chandrayan in Avadhi. Malik Muhammad Jaisi too wrote Padmavat in Avadhi. Sant Kabir composed his verses in Sadhu Khedi dialect of Hindi language. Krittvasa composed Ramayana in Bengali. Poet Chandidas and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu composed hundreds of devotional verses in Bengali. Raja Krishnadev Rai of Vijayanagar wrote Amukta Malyada in Telugu. Sant Eknath and Sant Namdev composed devotional verses in Marathi. Sant Mirabai composed devotional verses in Rajasthani and Gujarati. Narsim Mehta composed devotional verses in Gujarati. Jainuddin patronized translation of many Sanskrit works in Persian. Now we will discuss about Persian literature during Delhi Sultanate period. The Delhi Sultanate period over India from 1026 AD to 1527 AD. Persian was the official language of India during this period. Many Turkish historians wrote about Indian history of medieval India. A detailed account of the rule of the Sultan, Khilji and Tughlaq dynasties is given in Tarikh-e-Firoza Shahi written by Ziauddin Barani. He also wrote Fatwa-e-Jahangiri, a work on political theory. Amir Khusro was the court poet in times of Alauddin Khilji. He was a famous poet, historian, mystic, saint and music composer. He took great pride of his being an Indian. He believed that there were many similarities in Islam and Hinduism. He considered Hindavali as his mother tongue and composed many verses in that language and dialect. He also wrote bilingual quatrains and verses in Persian and Hindavali both. Now let's discuss about Kannada literature in medieval age. The impact of Jainism on the medieval Kannada literature is visible in the works of the renowned poets and writers. Poet Pampa composed Adi Purana, describing the life and work of Adinath Adeshwar Bhagwan, the first Jain Tirthankar. He also wrote Vikramajun Vijayan on the philosophy of Jainism. Poet Ponna wrote Shanti Purana, describing the life and work of the 16th Tirthankara Shantinath Bhagwan. Poet Rana composed Ajitnath Purana, describing the life and work of another Tirthankar, Ajit Nath Bhagwan. He also wrote Gada Yuddh. Pampa, Puna, and Rana are regarded as trio of medieval Kannada literature. Mughal literature period is also a part of medieval period literature. So let's discuss some points regarding literature during Mughal period. Persian was the official language of the Mughal rulers. Mughal Emperor Babur wrote his autobiography Tuzuk-e Baburi in the Turkish language. It was translated as Babarnama in Persian. Gulbadan Begum, the sister of Emperor Humayun, had written Humayunnama. Emperor Akbar had set up a separate department to translate Sanskrit classics into Persian. Emperor Jahangir wrote Tuzuk-e Jahangiri. Emperor Aurangzeb too was a prolific writer. Abul Fazl wrote Aine Akbari, which is a detailed account of the life in the medieval India. He also wrote Akbarnama, a biography of King Akbar. Faizi, Abul Fazl's brother, was a Persian poet and translated many Sanskrit works in Persian. Bahadur Shah Jafar, the last Mughal emperor, was a noted Urdu poet. The Mughal period witnessed the emergence of Urdu language, which soon developed into one of the richest languages in India. Urdu prose developed during the 18th century and historical works in Sanskrit were translated into Persian. Now let's discuss some points regarding the birth of Urdu language during medieval period. One of the most significant development during the medieval period was the birth of Urdu language. This new language soon developed into one of the richest modern Indian languages. It produced great poets like Wali, Mir Dard, Mir Taqi Mir, Nazir Akbarabadi, Abdullah Khan, Ghalib, Iqbal and others. Dear students, write a detailed note on medieval literature in your notebook, as this is a very important topic for your examination point of view. In next video, we will discuss about the ancient Indian universities. Thank you.